I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything. So I'ma just
Good morning, America. DJ Wonder Chrissy, Monday, May 20th. It's a crazy world out there. It's crazy in downtown Chicago, and we're going to prove it to you. We're going to go into detail what's going on. Welcome to the show. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy. May 20th. Did I say that already? May 20th. And we've got some crazy rap music playing here. What is this? It's called Better Days by Netflix. Yeah, we got some rapping going on. Let's bring this to a close and get ready with the show because we got a lot to talk about. We've got a lot to talk about. So, if you've watched our show before, you've heard me refer to that Chicago, inner city Chicago crime will spike as the temperature spikes, okay? And we're not even to Memorial Day yet. I think we're still a week away from Memorial Day, and the stuff I've been seeing in the news is just crazy. So the stuff you're not seeing is probably crazier. And I'm not just saying this. So I'm going to go through some of these titles at least and show you what's going on in Chicago and why you need to be safe and prepared, right? Being safe and being prepared is part of being safe when you come to Chicago. So let's go through some of these reports here, at least the titles. Man shot, injured while standing in Montrose Beach parking lot. Guy was just standing around in the parking lot and caught some lead. So that's not good. Video shows knife fight between several men near Magnificent Mile. That's the shopping district. That's the tourism area. The Mag Mile. Oh, geez. Mother-child found safe after kidnapping on Chicago's far northwest side. There you go. Got kidnapping. We got some knife fights. We got a 15-year-old boy critically injured in Albany Park drive-by. 15-year-old. Oh, crazy. What else? We're going to have, record heat, severe weather threat emerging in Chicago's forecast for today. What else here? Multiple shootings reported across Chicago Sunday. I think for the weekend, there was like 29 people who were injured. They call them injured. Maybe one critically. So that was a positive, right? That the only one was critically injured. And let's define critically. Critically means you're no longer with us. They put a sheet over your head, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So here's one here. Woman charged in plotting boyfriend's murder. Bizarre love triangle. And I'm surprised, the city of Chicago lets anybody out on bail. This must have been so heinous that they denied her pre-trial release. So that surprises me. Well, I guess, her boyfriend he caught some lead and he's no longer with us. So maybe that's it. If he was just injured, they would have let her out. But the fact that he caught some severe lead sickness, so there, and here's one from a couple of days ago. Suspect stabs Norwich officer while being taken to police station. I mean, they had the guy in custody, and he still went after the cops. Go figure. Oh. And if you don't know, Simone Biles, her boyfriend, or I guess her husband is now a Chicago Bear, so you were going to be able to see her around Chicago. Hopefully she's prepared and she's safe. We got the cicadas coming to Illinois. We're about a week out from the cicadas, a massive cicada invasion. So not only is Chicago going to be invaded by crime, we're going to be invaded by cicadas this year. So we got that to look forward to. What else? It's crazy what's going on in Chicago. What else? Let's see. Looks like they got rid of some of the detail reports. Like that, I saw yesterday where they had, you know, the 20 here. At least 27 shot, one fatally across Chicago in over. That's just overnight. It's not even the whole weekend. Just overnight. Let's see. We had millions of birds migrating through our state. And like I said, folks, this is just a normal weekend in Chicago. You know, 5 or 6 fatalities, and you know, they call them mass shootings these days. We don't want to label them as gang shootings anymore. They're mass shootings, like you're going to church or something. So so here you go. If you want to read more about these, head to NBC5 Chicago. They're reporting all the gory details, and let's talk a little bit about the economy, because you people, I don't know about, I haven't been to Red Lobster in probably a couple of years. When I was on a corporate spending plan for travel, I would hit a Red Lobster every once in a while. It was a little pricey, but I wasn't paying the bills, so it didn't matter back then. But today, Red Lobster has filed for bankruptcy, and that's 34,000 jobs that they just lost, folks. That's the sad part about it. It's not just that Red Lobster put themselves out of business by having all these free, all the shrimp you could eat, all the lobster you could eat, all of this you could eat. It's that the innocent people that are caught up in this, the 34,000 people who probably now are not going to be able to make their mortgage payment, the 34,000 people who are now trying to figure out how they're going to make their car payment, the 34,000 employees who are no longer employed and are going on unemployment. And I'm here to tell you, unemployment doesn't go very far. Unemployment ain't going to make a car payment. In Illinois, years ago when I was on unemployment, it was $400 a week, but that was before they took taxes out. So if you were smart, you had them take some taxes out because you didn't want to be unemployed at the end of the year and owe them a ton of taxes, and then run into a problem not having any money then if you were still not working. So although now, I mean, these people will probably be able to find a couple of side gigs, but you know, that one job they had at Red Lobster is probably going to require them to have 2, if not 3 side gigs this summer just to fill the gap. So I feel for these people, and it's just another sign that our economy continues to flounder. I don't know about you guys, but the economy seems to be floundering in Illinois. There's signs here and there. I mean, when you go to the grocery store, you're not seeing people buy full carts of stuff anymore. And even Walmart around here starting to curtail their lanes where you scan yourself, because people have been stealing stuff and it's not a good thing. They're losing money out the door. Yeah. Tell me, comment down below if you think that the economy is good, bad, or indifferent. I really don't think the economy is doing very well. Although I did a video, I released a video yesterday. We went out and showed you guys a Lennar community on the edges of suburbia here in Chicago where they were selling houses like gangbusters. They got like 15, 20 houses that they're working on right now, and most of them are sold, and they're going to be finishing this development out there on the edge of suburbia by the end of the year, I would suspect. They're getting close to selling out. So it's kind of surprised me, but then again, there's not a lot of used homes being sold in Chicago either, because people can't afford to move to a new house. They can't afford the bigger payment that's going to go along with that new house. So a lot of people are staying put, folks. They're staying put. They got a 2-3% mortgage, 4% mortgage, and they don't want that 7 to 8% mortgage. We also, I'm going to have to go back and do some filming, but we went by a car lot, an off property car lot. It was a commercial building that was for lease, and it had a huge parking lot. And as we drove by, there was, I think they were Mazdas, just like probably 200 to 300 Mazdas sitting in this parking lot, bumper to bumper, which is crazy. It's like, what's the dealer going to do with all these cars, and why does he not have them on his normal lot? If it's the dealer that I'm thinking about that has them there, we went by his lot too, and it was pretty packed. So there's several dealers around here that have oodles and oodles of cars, and I guess that's a good thing, but on the flip side, they need to sell them, and I don't think they're selling them. We've also seen in probably the last 2 years the rise of the mega dealer. We're seeing some consolidation here where there once was an independently owned dealership is getting gobbled up by a bigger dealership that has 2 or 3 already. So there's some massive consolidation going on in the auto dealership industry, which can't be good for the consumer, right? If the guy owns 5 or 6 Mazda dealerships in the area, he's not going to cut you a deal, because only other Mazda dealer you're going to go to is probably his too. So if they keep strong on their prices, they're going to be able to screw the consumer over. So that's not a good thing. Look for that in your area. There's one dealer that made it into this area that it's Kuhns, Kuhnes. He probably has 30 different dealerships in northern Illinois, various makes and models. He sells everything and anything, and he's just been gobbling up dealerships in the last 2 years like you would not believe. Literally, check out his website, Kuhnes. He's got Chrysler, he's probably got GMC, he's got Jeep, he's got a little bit of everything. And he's all over the Rockford and northern Illinois, I think he's in the southern Wisconsin too. So mega dealer he's huge. So be on the lookout for that, because now that the dealers, they all have that standard look and feel, right? Every Ford dealer kind of looks the same. Every Chrysler dealer or Jeep dealer looks the same. Same thing with Chevy. They all got the same exterior. you don't notice, right? You don't notice that your local little dealer, Bob and Ted's Ford, has now been eaten up by some mega dealer because it just looks the same as it always did. So they just changed a few letters, and usually those letters are the small ones. So so there you go. So let's see what's going on in the market this morning, because people were worried about the market. If you were watching the market Friday, you saw that gold went over 2,400. It's staying. It's up $5 today and change to 24.22 and some change. Right now the market's down about 21 points. And silver was up like 6% on Friday. It was like up about $1.90. It hit over 31. Let's see where that is. See if I have it here. I don't think I have it here. Oil's down just a little bit today. Silver 31.80. It's up 50% or 50 cents today, 54 cents to 31.80. It's looking to break out. Silver's looking to break out, guys. I'll show you. I've been collecting it for years. Been stacking for quite a bit. There you go. Here's SD Bullion Eagle. I've been buying it from like $28 to $23. So there you go. There you go. Nice little eagle. Show you the back side. SD Bullion is where I buy my stuff there. Great company, great service, can't go wrong. But I'm not giving you guys financial advice. I'm just telling you what I do, and it's buying silver and gold from SD Bullion. So there you go. So there's a little wrap up of the market. I hope you guys are preparing, because when you see the metals rise like that, it's not a good sign. Not a good sign for our economy when precious metals are skyrocketing, folks. Hate to tell you, but if you haven't started collecting this stuff, time is running out, because the higher the prices go, the less the supply will be and the harder it will be to get. And there's some stores out there that are saying they're running low on silver and they're not going to be stocking it as generously as they've done in the past. So there you go. Word to the wise: if you're start preparing, start stocking up on what it is you're stocking up. And if you haven't been stocking up, your time is of the essence, and it's almost too late. But I don't know. Do what you got to do, guys. And I firmly believe in stocking up and having stuff available, because it may not be there when you need it. Just a word to the wise. Remember the toilet paper? Remember the toilet paper shortage? Yeah. How many people had toilet paper back then? Very few. How many have toilet paper now? At least some people have learned. All right, we're going to end for today. We're going to bring the wrapper back and finish it off.
I guess it's different for each of us, and that's okay. Well, I just want to be happy.
Shout out to Born of Osiris as they finish their North America tour this week, I believe, and next week maybe. DJ Wonder Chrissy over and out. Land Cruiser Midwest. The collapse of our economy is upon us, folks. It's here. Over and out. See ya.